Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I got a new lesson today. Three Little Birds, Bob Marley. This was actually a request a couple months ago, and I said no. Well, I didn't say no. I pointed them in the direction of. There's this really good video. I think she's a French girl playing McNally's drumstick. I'm doing the song and singing it. It's great, actually. I've got it on my MP3 now because I listen to that song all the time. The way she does it, it was an awesome copy. But she's doing it in G. And then I went and looked at it today. I've had the song stuck in my head for a couple of weeks. It just keeps going in the loop, and I finally sat down today and said, okay, I'm going to see if I can figure this out. And it's one of those songs that if you were to have any song stuck in your head for a long time, I'd honestly pick this one. It's just such a good song. But I sat down today and figured it out. Now in the beginning there was two different ways I just did this. I did it with just the melody line. And then the other way I was putting melody line and the riff all together. Now we're gonna do both because we gotta learn the intro, which is that riff, and then we're gonna learn the melody, and then we'll do combining them. And then I'll show a good strum way of if you just want to sing it and don't want any of the melody. I'll show you a good strumming so you can do that. Okay, so chords, three chords, simple. D, open, open, open. G. I try to stay with the open 1-3, but the 3-3-3 works as well. I just like open strings more than I like bar chords, right? I've explained that before. And then you've got your A, which is 1, open, 1. So the intro is all in D. So yeah. Now you can do that as hard or as soft as you want. Like you could just hit the root. Or you could hit the root and do the full strum. It's whatever you prefer. So you do that 4 times. So you do that 4 times, and then there's 2 parts of the song. There's don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be okay. That's the first part. You do that twice, and then the other part is woke up this morning. 3 little birds. This is so that's the other part. So part 1, the don't worry part. So that just repeats twice. So don't worry about a thing. So that G you can do. Like I said, I like the more open notes in a chord, the better it sounds to me, right? Like the higher you get in the bar chords, I feel a sneeze coming on. But it's not here yet, so ignore me for a second if I have to. So, like, the longer the string, the more it vibrates, the better it sounds. That's might just be in my head, but that's what I think. That's what it sounds best to me. So I always try to leave as many open strings. But I know that's a reach for some people, right? So if that's a reach for you, just do the bar 3-3-3. So that's the whole thing, and you do that twice. This is with a lower G. So from there, we go into the woke up this morning. So a lot there, but if you start breaking it down into patterns, it's a lot of those chords follow the same patterns for the melody line. So it starts there. So ignore that last part. The pattern I'm looking at. So you're in the chord and you're pretty much adding one. So in the chord, add one, back to the chord, and then down to the next chord. Like that repeats. So if you start breaking it down to patterns like that, if in my head it helps. I don't know. It might help you, it might not, but in my head it helps. So let's just ignore that last part yet and just do that whole melody pretty much as a single note, but I'll just do a single strum on the chord to show you what chord it is. Wasn't the best I've ever done that. So see, this one you can do the low G as well. So once you come to the A, you go into your low G. So you're doing 3-1 open, and we've talked about this before. You do 3-1 open, but this finger that's on the 1, you bridged up so you don't hit the high E, but at one point you lay it down to hit that first fret. You actually do it twice. And then it ends on a D. So now you want to put that riff as long as with the melody, right? So same thing. It goes 4 times. So when you come to here on the 4th time, that's where the song starts. That's where the melody starts. So you have to cut short that riff. When it goes to the G, you do the full riff. But both melody lines on the D, you cut that riff short on the 2nd fret. And then when you go into the chorus, you cut it short as well. So it's a matter of getting that timing right. This was tricky for me, and I still don't have it. You know, that one time there, I just actually went back to the 1st fret. So that's pretty much the melody and the riff put together. Now, you don't have to put that riff in there. You can just do the straight melody. You can take the melody out, just do the riff and sing over it. And that's the strumming on if you just want to sing. What I've been doing, I don't know what it is. I've always had a hard time with these reggae type beats. It's just, I'm not able to flip a switch in my head. Because it's on the upbeat. So the strum is on the upbeat, not the downbeat, which just in my head does not click. So the way I've been doing it, which will actually help with the melody. Once you get this, you can apply it to the melody as well. So just to play the chords with no melody, what I've been doing is, because we want some hits, some muted hits. And if you play open chords, so instead of doing that, I just play a chord of D. So I'm playing 4, 3, 2, which is a little higher. And I know I just went in the whole spiel, but open chords, it works for this. And that one I still do a full strum. So basically, throughout the whole thing, I did change it up a little bit, but I just changed it up at that spot just to show you where we're transitioning from the verse to the chorus, right? So but basically, Down, up, hit. No, it's up, down, up, down. On the second down, you press the strings. So that's basically it, and then you just use the chords. So like for that, so like I said, I'm doing a 4-3-2 chorded D, and then 3-3-3 for your G, and then your A. I'm still doing pretty much a 1 open 1. But you can throw a 4-4-4 in there as well. So now that strum, pretty much you can do when you're strumming the melody as well. So basically, you're doing the same melody. There's a little trickiness around the melody, but you're doing the same strum in between the melody lines as when you're doing the mutes. That's pretty much it. Three Little Birds. It really is a great song. I went through a Bob Marley kick for a while back in the day. Maybe I should look more of his stuff. Buffalo Soldier, I always like that one. I think somebody already tried Redemption Song. What's the other one that I like? I don't know. I should take a look. It's like I said though, that in my head it just doesn't. Anyways, that's it. Practice patience, have fun. We will see you guys next time.